So today I had a upper body day. Kind of struggle with what to name these days. Usually I call my workouts by, I guess, the compound lift I do on that day. But we'll just call it the upper body day. I do a bunch of overhead press, a bunch of back levers, front levers, pull-ups, bench press, some stuff for triceps as well. But yeah, into the workout. I started off with supersetting overhead press. I try to do 5x5 of these. I don't really, take them super seriously, but try to do 5x5 and just linearly increase these until I sort of like hit a wall. And then I'm doing the front levers and back levers. Primarily my training is revolving around powerlifting in general, so squat, bench, deadlift. But I just really like, the front levers and the back levers. I just think they're really cool. I think calisthenics is really cool. So, and I mean, I think it's worth doing things you enjoy in the gym. So I just make time out to actually do these back and front levers. And they've been feeling pretty good. I think they're also, pretty good for my upper back strength. And I think they actually help me, keep a bunch of upper back tightness in my deadlifts. At least that's what I tell myself. But yeah, I mean, the front levers, I think they were actually better today with the front levers. Something I want to really focus on a little bit more is, trying to ensure my extended leg is, as parallel to my torso as possible. I sometimes get into I guess the configuration where my extended leg is almost like forming a V with my torso, and I want to, avoid that as much as possible. So gonna work on really extending, at the hip flexors, ensuring that I really, squeeze my glutes throughout the entire motion. Another thing I want to really focus on is also keeping tightness throughout. So throughout the entire portion of, lowering myself from the start position. Something I kind of do is that I tend to, breathe during that progression while I'm lowering myself. But I think that can, sort of like take away some of the tightness I've, created at the top of the movement. So I'm gonna focus on just keeping that tightness the entire time. Try not to breathe during that movement and just have it be in one smooth motion. But yeah, I mean, it seems like I'm gonna be on this progression of the front levers for at least a couple weeks, so I'll have a lot of time to, really practice. I think after this progression, we'll see what I do next. Depending on how I feel, I might try the straddle, but the straddle never really felt super comfortable. But yeah, we'll see how I feel on that. Yeah, but overall, also on the overhead press, I think the weight I worked with today felt really good. I was really happy with the weight. I was happy with the way things were moving. I haven't really trained overhead press for, quite a while, so getting back into that is kind of nice. And I think I have, a lot of, potential with that just because I haven't really worked on it in a long time. So I'll just, linearly increase my overhead press until I, hit a wall, and uh, and then we'll go from there. My plan is to just, linearly increase by, about 5 pounds with every training session. Only train these once a week, so 5x5, increase by about 5 pounds. See how far I can go. Um, but yeah, I mean, generally the upper body days are, generally feeling pretty good. Um, a problem I had in the past was I had this cervical herniation, so I had, slip disc in my neck. Pretty awful, very painful, a lot of radiating pain in your scapula. But yeah, I'm still getting back from that. The worst symptom I had was, a lot of weakness in my push muscles on my left side, so my triceps and my chest. And I still haven't gotten back all my strength. But I'm not really gonna be pushing it, to be honest. Like I'm, I think I still haven't recovered mentally from that injury. But probably not gonna push, the pushing stuff too much. I'll just, work on a lot of volume, and at sort of like lesser weights. So yeah, today I also a lot of supersetting was done today. After the back lever, front lever stuff, I, got into supersetting some bench press. So I did some relatively light bench press, 105 pounds, for sets of 10. think I did about 10 sets of these or something. I did about 15 reps on the last set, but yeah, that weight felt really good. I'm gonna keep on just increasing that by about 5 pounds. Then I did a back lever. I try to throw in at least one back lever with my back lever front lever days. Yeah, just so I don't lose the movement. I already got that one down, but I mean, if you don't practice a skill, you can lose a skill. I realized that yeah, just practicing it one time, literally just hitting it once, has been totally adequate. Like, I mean, I've been able to maintain my abilities to do a back lever pretty well by just hitting it once with every session. I'm sure if I hit it just once a week, I'll still maintain the movement. Um, yeah, I mean, just did some more bench press. These were feeling, yeah, these are feeling decent. I don't really feel pain during the bench press. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's just because I'm being extremely cautious. Working with relatively light weights. And to be honest, the bench press wasn't really my favorite anyway, so I'm not too worried about not pushing the bench press like crazy. I'd much rather push the squat and the deadlift, and I feel very good about those ones. But yeah, I mean, regardless, I still train the bench press. I hit bench like twice every week now. So on the first day of the week where I hit bench, I do the juggernaut specific training. So the one that's related to juggernaut. Then the other day, which is today, is just a bunch of volume stuff. So really lightweight and just focus on form. Hit a lot of reps. Just get that practice in there. And yeah, I mean that's been working pretty well for me. And while I was doing the bench press, I supersetted it in some pull-ups. So what I do with these is that I do like a step down. I start from a set of 12, then I go down to 12, 11, 10, 9, etc. until I get to 0. So I get a lot of volume with the pull-ups, and then the last thing I do is some horizontal pulls. That's what I call them. What the exact name is, but yeah, they feel really good. So that's about it for this training session, and yeah, the next one is going to be on Monday. Looking forward to that because that is squats realization phase of juggernaut. Peace out.